Hey, September 17th is going to be upon us before we know it, and that's an important date for two reasons. Number one, it's North Texas Giving Day, and we're really counting on all of our supporters here in Texas to lead the way in our fundraising efforts for North Texas Giving Day. The second reason, one that's near and dear to my heart, is that it is also Constitution Day, and because it is, we thought, what better reason to take a look back at a previous episode of Legalese, specifically focused on the Constitution. So take a look, see what you think. I think it held up pretty well. So if today's episode sounds a bit like an over-caffeinated rant, well, maybe that's because it is, but here it goes. September 17th, Constitution Day. Did you know that? Maybe not. And why should you? No one's getting the day off, there aren't any mattress sales, and no one ever got Insta-famous talking about our founding document. But here's the thing. Ours is the oldest written constitution in the world. It was devised by some of the greatest minds of their generation. They set out to form a government based on the principle that the only reason to have government is to protect the God-given rights of the people. I dare you to read this document, take a look at our government today, and see if it even vaguely resembles what our founders wanted. Today there's a lot of people making a lot of noise about a lot of problems in this country, but I'm here to tell you this document is not the problem. This document is the solution. The problem is constitutionally illiterate people elect constitutionally illiterate representatives who make constitutionally illiterate decisions. Like what? Glad you asked. How about a school district that fires a football coach for going to the 50-yard line, taking a knee, and say a 15-second silent prayer? How about an unelected state bureaucrat bankrupting a privately owned business because he doesn't like the religious beliefs of the people who own the business? How about a city in New York telling Orthodox Jews they need the government's permission to worship in their own homes? The only thing worse than not knowing what's in the Constitution is knowing things that aren't in the Constitution. Like, say, the First Amendment protects my right to say whatever I want until I say something that makes you uncomfortable. Not in there. Or how about the freedom of religion means you can worship wherever you want to on Sunday, but come Monday when you go out into the real world, you have to leave that all behind. Also, not in there. Our founders expected that we, the people, would be the first guardians of our own liberty. Well, how can you defend your rights if you don't know what they are? At First Liberty Institute, our clients aren't constitutional scholars, they're not lawyers, they're everyday average Americans just like you. But they knew enough to know when their rights were being trampled by the very government that's supposed to protect them. One more thing. If we're unwilling to protect this document, then this document is unable to protect us. We have a copy of the Constitution for you at firstliberty.org. Make every day Constitution Day. Learn it, love it, live it.